Hello, my name's Peter Wallace, and it's a great place to live here. A lot of wildlife and that comes here. You can be never stressed out here, and you see different bird species come here, different moss species, different frog species. This place, coming here and having a look at it will cheer your day up. It'll brighten your day up.
My name is Claude Carter. I come from the Kimberleys, and this is my community called build2. We got the fast world and we got the slow world, and I call this one is the slow one. One of my nephew in trouble in town there and want to try do something silly to himself, try hang himself or something. There's a place out here for them. I can take them at bush and show them the bush life, what our ancestors used to do. That's why I love this place.
This is our ancestral land from our old people. They lived here before the settlers came in the tribal days, and they sort of handed that information down and the duties to us to sort of protect this land and the burial sites that are around here and protect the jungle from loggers or miners and that. I never liked really living in society much because it's all steel, concrete, glass, bitumen. It's a false environment. Everything's all square and reflecting. There's noise from cars all the time. And here, our spirits are free. We negotiate with the forest and the elements all the time. Look at us now, standing in the rain and enjoying it, and all the trees are listening and, everything. All our spiritual beings are here and our spiritual protections here.
Sydney Maloney's my name. I was born in Alice Springs. My mother, born out in this country here. My mother's a Luritja woman, born on Tempe Down Station. This is our connection to this country, through my mother.
You walk around in the parts of the land and you look at it and you see the contours of the land, and you look and you see a creek flowing and you say, oh, well, gee, wouldn't that be nice to be camped just above the creek looking down so you can watch all the birds and hear the creek. You start to feel and think like that, you say, I can turn this place into a really paradise. So you just live there, stay there, slowly start working on the place, cleaning it up, making it look beautiful. And other people come in, visitors come in, they look and they say, hey, what a beautiful, magical place you live in. So that makes you even feel more better. So you just keep nurturing it and look after it. And then the place, you become part of the place, and the place becomes you. And it's so simple.
My name's Darryl Pollard. This place is called Dilliga in Yarrabah. I'm one of the lucky ones, as to speak, to have the fortune of building my own house on the block of land. There's a lot of advantages to that. You feel like a sense of ownership. You don't have the weight of paying rent. Build your house to how you want it built. All my children was raised in my house that we built. It's all built out of, most of it's bushman timber and recycled material. With your own house, you can modify things, as they call open planning. You can knock down a wall or add a veranda on, or open it out wider, for extended families. Especially my house, my wife's the chief architect, so always changing things around, and that's one of the advantages of having your own home. You can do what you want. As I say, your house is your castle.
When I first was thinking about to grab a community, I went to see the manager first for the station, which we're in Harshwood Station. And I asked him for a bit of area. Then I picked this little area. And I was thinking about how to really get funding. So I went to another organisation. If I can get some CDP people, and they gave me 10 vacant on CDP. So I put people on CDP. Then from there, I went and seen one of my elders for this land, and they gave me a title called build2. It's like a home. Yeah, we get really attached to this place now, and that's what really inspires us. Mainly my kids again. At least my kids got a home again.
We've always been workers and contractors and stuff like that, and so we had a bit of money, and then we sort of just made a start. You've got to start somewhere, you know, no good just talking about it. You've got to get stuck into it and make a start, and it just goes from there, and something else needs to be done, and then you do it, and then something else needs to be done, and you just do it. And I've got a block, shower, toilet and laundry block that's permanent, made out of Bessa blocks. I've also got a permanent power source here, which is solar, that I've purchased, and bought some stuff from the outstation next door to my left, towards the south, towards the west, a place called Akaka. And then I've got a new shed, and I've got a new generator, bought a new generator, and got my mate to install it and stuff like that. And so yeah, we've got some good infrastructure, some solid infrastructure here, but we do have a lot of temporary infrastructure that we need that we need upgrading later on. But you know, that all takes time and money, you know, so we just have to be patient.
I'm Raymond Woodbury. We decided to come out and try and make a go of it, build a house out at Bush. My brother-in-law helped me, he done, at the end he done most of the mud brick and that. Yeah, you can learn a bit more as you go, sort of thing. You've done it yourself with a bit of help from your friends and that. And that's probably the best thing about it.
We tried to build into this area without too much disturbance. Now we have a lot of our family come out here, and they really enjoy it. All year running water down the river there, and no crocodiles, but pretty rich with all the fish species there. You've got everything here. You know, you don't have to worry about going starving in this place.
To put something up for Joyce, get away from town, where you can do whatever you want, do something for yourself, and then you got something you can say, I've done this for myself and my family. So, and like people might ask you in town, oh, what did you do? You can tell them, yeah, well, I built my house on my block. What did you do?
My advice to young people would be genuine. Well, they have to have the love for the land and respect for it. Plus they, save up money and prioritise themselves. Don't go buying a roof and iron before you put the posts in the ground, sort of thing, but you can if you get the money. Do things one step at a time, and think it out properly. Have enough funding available so you can make a start from putting your posts into your roof at least. That's what I did, just put the shell up. And now I can live in that comfortably, but I'm still not finished. I've got to do all trimming inside and the inside work, like make my own furniture, tables, set up taps and kitchen and all that sort of stuff, do the bedrooms properly. But my advice to young people would be genuine, save up, have a plan in mind, and it's all good.
They walk the land, and then they as they're walking around, they'll come to a place and they feel an energy in that place there that they can relate to. They can feel very calm about that. And what they do is sit down with the place for a while. When they do that, after a while, they feel like the place, the land, that place, that area is speaking to them. When they do that, they'll find then that there's some attachment to that place, to that land. And as they keep going back there, they can build up a picture in the mind of how they want their place to look. And it doesn't, it can start with a tent, and they can start with the lawn, and then they can build something simple like this, a little shelter like this. And as they start to move on to the land, and they can just start putting fruit trees around or whatever they want to do, start growing a garden around that area, and then then they can sustain themselves on that land. But first they have to feel the land. They have to really put their heart in the land, and that land kind of supports them and pulls them back and make their dream come true.
If you want to build your own place, whatever skills you've learned, and or if you're thinking about to go out and live on the land, get hold of one of your family members or somebody who know that can build if you don't know much about building, and but get out there and work with the person who knows. And if you know, get your family together and get them to help you out.
And I encourage maybe young ones who are starting to do this, want to build their own house or thinking about building a house, to go for it, and those goals you can achieve. Like I said, back in my time in 1988, I built my house, and there were no standards, building standard or codes to go on in those days. But for today, we got standards that we must abide by, and rules. And I'd say to you young people that's starting to build a house, by all means go for it, and save up, and you can achieve those goals and have success. And we wish you all the very best.